With Black Ops 6's multiplayer reveal next month, we're going to, in the coming weeks, get a ton of information detailing further about the new systems in place, new gameplay reveals, and more. But today, I want to discuss with you how Black Ops 6 is returning to tradition, bringing back a classic pillar of the Call of Duty experience. While for some, this may be a welcome return to form, there's still a ton of other players who likely started with Warzone or Modern Warfare 2019 or sometime since, given the explosive growth of a free-to-play element, that they might not be too familiar with what's actually coming. So today I want to run down a bit of a prestige primer, a recap of the system at hand, a discussion about what's upcoming and that we know of so far, and what also may be coming back as a result as well. So drop your thoughts down below, drop a like if you enjoy or you're excited for the return of a traditional prestige system in Black Ops 6, and make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 6, X-Defiant, and other FPS coverage. I'd love to have the community. For now though, let's get into it. So Prestige is a system that we haven't quite had in the same format or same vein as what we had in the past. Modern Warfare 2019 changed and broke from tradition that nowadays Prestige is more of just a milestone, something involuntary and a passing footnote on your playing and progression journey. With Modern Warfare 2019, it was the first game to introduce a new leveling system since Ghosts. Ghost had the same basic framework of a prestige system, but a few different steps where each operator was essentially a new prestige. But anyways, Modern Warfare 2019 was the first to throw the traditional prestige system out the window in favor of the seasonal prestige system, one that was, upon first iteration, much more limiting than the last decade plus of the COD multiplayer experience. Once you hit level 55, you were done with your unlock phases for good, but each season would reset you down to level 56 in that sort of new air quote cap of your military ranks, no matter where you're at. And every season, it brought along 100 new levels and 100 new challenges to complete along the way, albeit the challenges were pretty worthless once you got to level 155 because there was an XP cap. You couldn't go to 156. All those challenges XP was for nothing after hitting that max. Cold War saw the dissatisfaction of that and decided, hey, let's do things a little bit differently. Obviously, the powers that be that oversee everything at Call of Duty weren't going to get rid of the seasonal prestige system that quick, but initially with Cold War, you had 200 levels after those first 55 that would let you work through 4 air quote prestiges, and seasonally you'd get an additional 200 levels or 4 prestiges. You'd only reset down to whatever the last air quote checkpoint was as a prestige that you could then catch your way up or work all the way to level 1000 every single season if you wanted to, allowing for much more earned XP to be worthwhile. Vanguard kept that going. Modern Warfare 2 and now Modern Warfare 3 allow for 200 additional prestige levels per season, but for the last 5 years most of the offering was limited and rolled out in a gradual sense to prolong the sort of there's more to do feeling. But with Black Ops 6, that's no more. It's already been officially confirmed and announced that Black Ops 6 will bring back classic prestige. Players who reach a max level will then have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. And a follow-up mention of the full prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6, something that even to this day we still don't have in Modern Warfare 3. Season 6 will then introduce the sort of finality of the prestige system in Modern Warfare 3, but everything will be available on day 1 in Black Ops 6. So what's that mean? Well, Black Ops 6 will bring back those prestiges that you have to hit a max rank, consciously then decide, hey, all that progress I made, I want to throw it out and start over after reaching what is historically level 55 and what will be 55 in this game. This would and will again relock everything that you've earned along the way in that level 1 to 55 journey. Weapons, attachments in the past have not been affected, weapon level has not been affected, but things like your streaks, perks, weapons themselves, and so on will end up relocking. Camos, I can't imagine, are affected by this. They haven't been in the past, but the initial unlocking stage at the beginning of the last few years, think of that, but repeated if you decide to prestige. In the past, it was incentivized by offering things like more creator class spots linked to prestige level, prestige token for permanent unlocks, and things alike, but you can entirely play the game either non-prestige level 55 is the max, or you can complete the entire thing and then choose to prestige and do it all over again. Doesn't matter, it's just up to the player. Player choice and agency is afforded at that point. Personally, I kind of liked relocking. I feel like it got you used to the weapons you otherwise wouldn't be using all that much. Like after you complete all your military ranks in recent years, I'd wager that most players still stick to like 3 to 5 weapons, but if you prestige and it wasn't something that was unlocked, you'd have to use other weapons in the meantime to get to that point. Now, with Black Ops 6, you're going to be able to do that upwards of 10 times. 10 resets and fresh starts, and then you reach that max level on your 10th prestige. But that's when you go into Master Prestige or Prestige Master, a level 1000 journey. Historically, this is a naturally longer grind than the first 10 prestiges, not only because the first 10 prestiges would have been with a cap of 55, 550 levels of XP, but also because of the incremental XP value increases. Level 1 to 2 doesn't feel the same amount of XP as level 54 to 55, and historically speaking, levels 55 and 56 are the most XP cost per level. So that means that your XP yield will be the highest denominations needed, but 945 times over from 55 to 1000. So it's going to be a grind for sure. Where like the previous seasonal introductions of the past, you'll have the ability to go upwards to that cap, but only once you reach it will you be finally done with your ranking journey. When you hit that Master Prestige and go towards level 1000, there is nothing more that you need to do. There are no resets, so once you hit that Max Prestige 56, 57, 58, and so on, nothing is relocked. You can use all of your weapons, perks, streaks, all that stuff to your heart's content and at any point. But the biggest difference between this upcoming system again and what we've had the last 5 years is that if you're a grinder, you have zero cap until you hit that level 1000. You can truly get that journey done in a week, a few weeks, a whole year if you want to take it that long. It's truly up to you for the first time since Black Ops 4 in 2018 and 2019. You have that whole leveling journey on the table for you to do whatever you'd like with your own personal rank. Personally, I've been in the mindset for a while now that limiting per season isn't the way to keep players around later in the year. It's artificial and doesn't feel at all genuine to the player. Like, there's plenty of ways that actually drum up genuine interest and reason to get back on the game, but the last 5 years of this prestige system we've had in COD since Modern Warfare 2019, just haven't thought it's been it. Teach their own, I guess, though. In that sense, we can talk about rewards, which coincidentally, there's already been confirmation of rewards throughout the prestiging system in Black Ops 6. A classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end has been confirmed for the Master Prestige grind. While there's not intel on what that air quote classified reward will be, sure enough, there will be people earning it a week or so into the game that we'll know in time. But with the classic prestige system, now we can turn to that prospect of what's also upcoming, not just what's based in confirmed or historical fact. With the reintroduction of the prestige system brings along the prospect of a few subsidiary systems in play. Firstly, one of them is the prestige or permanent unlock tokens. I'm imagining this is something that's going to be confirmed at COD Next, but at the same time, I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't been confirmed or leaked via pre-order bonuses that have been mentioned so far. For those that are unaware, prestige tokens, last seen in Black Ops 4, were permanent unlock tokens earned in minimal ways. I think there was 2 ways total. One was to pre-order it, you get a token that immediately you could unlock what you wanted, so that come launch day, at level 1, you could unlock anything you wanted. Didn't matter if it was a level 1 unlock or a 55 unlock, you could use it. But the other way was just simply through prestiging in-game. Usually you'd see 1 token awarded per prestige. Off the top of my head, maybe there's 1 deviation in prior games, but I can't think of that. But regardless, for prestiging, you'd get a token that would allow you to permanently unlock 1 item so that in practice, that thing again could be a level 1 unlock or a level 55, but you'd never again have to unlock it. It would never again relock, even if you prestiged again. So with the reintroduction of the prestige system, we've seen that in just about every single COD title with the prestige system in recent memory, so I see no difference on why Black Ops 6 wouldn't have these. Prestige rewards are also something that's probably going to be hammered home with this one. Historically speaking, there's always been something that was awarded for prestiging, whether big or small. Black Ops 4 granted prestige tokens, a new prestige player card or emblem, access to prestige challenges. So did World War II the year before that, while those also offered up additional creative class slots. Cold War did introduce the prestige shop in the last 5 years, so we've seen some sort of reference of prestige rewards. There you could get keys for unlocks for things like calling cards, any previous emblem based off of prior Call of Duty games, which is pretty cool, and then some rewards like blueprints and for weapons. But additionally, outside of just the regular prestiges, prior games have also offered Master Prestige rewards. Black Ops 4, every 100 levels, you'd be able to unlock a few custom prestige icons that could be used in game. Call of Duty World War II was the most recent one where there was like actually solid, worthwhile, grindable rewards with alternating camos and uniforms at level 56, 100, 200, 300, 400, and so on up to 1000. Advanced Warfare saw the Grandmaster Prestige rewards introduced, where that was high-level variants at various prestige levels, where things like the Ball Obsidian Steed were the Master Prestige 1 reward, where essentially is Prestige 16, since the Master Prestiges in Advanced Warfare were all the rankings done again, so through 15 prestiges. The ARX Steelbite was the Master Prestige 6 reward, the ASM-1 Speakeasy was the Master Prestige 12, and so on. So you have stuff that in the past has rewarded things, and with something already being mentioned as a classified reward at Master Prestige level 1000, I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere along the line, through ranking up towards that point, you also got additional items. With the classic prestige system coming back, that also could mean potentially the reintroduction of the fresh start or the refund mechanics. For the ultimate wager match, you could of course fresh start, meaning you'd start your journey all the way back at prestige 0, level 1. The very beginning of your journey. In the past, it has been something that's granted players an exclusive calling card to mark the sort of absurdity that a player would want to do this again, but that might be returning. The refund feature was, I think, only seen in Black Ops 3, but you had the ability to refund all of your unlocked tokens. If you weren't satisfied with your choices, it would relock those items if they were not already and grant you all your tokens back for your ability to permanently unlock other items. But again, I believe that was only in Black Ops 3, so who knows if that would return. And finally, weapon prestige is something that is likely, from what it appears, to be coming back from some footage that we've seen. We've kind of seen it again in Modern Warfare 3 here, but in a different format than what we've seen previously, almost like that embodiment of the shift in prestige systems from pre-Modern Warfare 2019 to post, where XP is just rather a milestone than a conscious choice. Now again, it appears from footage that we've already seen that the weapon progression system may include a weapon prestige system as well, where, as mentioned, normally weapons wouldn't lose their attachment unlocks with basic prestige functions for your overall rank. But if you were to prestige your weapon, you'd end up locking all your attachments and going through that weapon leveling journey again, as you would with prestiging normally. In the past, there's been anywhere from like 1 to 3 prestiges for weapons, but that number for the future is uncertain. Previously, you'd get weapon camos and other rewards for prestiging your weapons, which introduces a new set of grinding for weapons, which I'd be all for, honestly. So looks like we could be seeing that kind of stuff here upcoming this year with the return to form and tradition with the progression system. Now, honestly, beyond that, I'd love to see some things in regards to like rewards, camos. I can't get enough of those. I'm addicted. You guys probably know that. The prestige shop, I would love to see return in some way, shape, or form. I thought emblems, calling cards, blueprints, camos, all that kind of stuff could be a good fit here in regards to just simply as you rank up, you earn more stuff you could end up getting. And creator class, I'd love to see this incentivized a little further with the prestige system. I kind of think that we should have a hybrid between the 10 classes we have now by default, but then also offer an additional class per prestige. So eventually getting up to 20 custom classes. And if you have to do it where it's something like you have to make tabs, make it like the default and custom creator classes that you have now, but instead default, custom, and prestige classes. I feel like that would work out pretty easily within a UI, but I have no idea how UI design works, so maybe not. Anyways, though, that is how Black Ops 6 is returning to tradition, with a classic prestige system returning, and everything you need to know to sort of catch you up, refresh you a bit, and then also take a look at what may very well be coming as results of this return to form. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of Black Ops 6's prestige system? Are you hoping for any one thing in particular? Anything that you like hearing about? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor, drop a like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6, X-Defiance, and even more FPS content. We got a lot of stuff upcoming this summer and beyond that I think you guys will enjoy, so I'd love to have in the community. For now, though, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care, and peace.